this church to me has a slightly more ominous vibe, but I think just because it's a bit more out the way, and a bit, a bit more hidden.
Well, yeah, it is like a.
And there's a lot more trees around. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean,
and guns.
Attention! All things shared in this video are simply the opinions of the Unexplained Files. The following footage is not tampered with, and all of the events and reactions are unplanned and genuine.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Unexplained Files. You join us in St Swithin's Church in Littleham. This was recommended to me by someone at work, so we're going to jump into this place, see what it's like, and see if we can find any interesting evidence. Let's jump into it.
Alright, should we stick this on here as well?
Faux show.
Let's just lay it down. Alright, I've got to put my phone in airplane mode, actually.
Yeah, I need to do the same.
Do you want to do one here and one a bit further up?
Yeah, I can do.
No, there's no way they're going to move on that gravel, so...
No. They're sat nice and firm. There's no breeze either, really. I mean, there's a bit, but only like...
I can't feel any breeze tonight.
Right.
Spin you around.
Well, I did that halfway through. I saw red lights and went, what the fuck?
Yeah, I keep seeing stuff like off in the distance. I'm like, what's that? Pair of red eyes. Shall we begin?
Let's do it.
So, if we have anyone that is here with us tonight who would like to communicate with us, we have some devices sitting down there. If you can touch or move any of them so they light up, that'll let us know that you're here with us. If you would be so kind. I think this church to me has a slightly more ominous vibe, but I think just because it's a bit more out the way, and a bit, a bit more hidden.
Well, yeah, it is like a.
And there's a lot more trees around. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean,
and guns.
The alarming part is, as I know that wasn't a car, because we are in the middle of nowhere. That was 100% shotgun fire. I'd laugh if it's no more hooting.
There's all kinds of bangs going on.
Yeah. I can't tell if it sounds like someone's walking about or not.
I can hear something back there, yeah. It just kind of sounds like... But it is quite damp and the leaves might be rustling a little bit. If I saw a shadow walking up behind me now, I would shit myself.
There are some things...
I wonder if it's just the breeze.
I think, well, yeah, it's that tree, because it's brown, it's behind you, that big tree. It is sort of like waving in the wind almost. We want to say that if we are disturbing your rest here, you can let us know that we need to move on by lighting up these devices. We come here in a respectful manner, and we don't wish to disturb you, we just wish to document this space. And if any of you wish to share messages with us or the people that may see this, we want to help you do that. I keep feeling like I'm hearing whispering over there.
I didn't hear anything personally, but...
It's weird, it's like, best way I can describe it, it's going to sound odd, But if you ever played something like Skyrim, right, and when they, or like a game like that, where they're deliberately making it sound like there is whispering just over your ear, it was like that, but over that way behind you.
Mm.
Thing is, though, is the town is over that way as well, so any wind and noise that's being carried will carry things like that over.
Yeah. It's only a small town and all, it's quite nice. There's not like any traffic noise or anything like that.
Yeah, it's small but well developed.
Yeah.
Weirdly, there's like new houses.
Considering out of the way and down them tight little country
There
roads,
has
it's
to be
quite...
another way into the town. That
think so.
can't be the only one.
Hopefully that's a grave on the left and not someone standing there. You always see stuff and you're like, oh shit.
I'm going to place down a new device, just by others. If you speak into this device, we may be able to hear you. If you're comfortable and happy with this being here, feel free to speak into this device and tell us that. And if you want us to leave, you can do the same. Tell us that we're not welcome, we won't disturb you any longer.
Can it even speak out aloud to us, or if you do speak, maybe our equipment will pick it up, even if we don't hear it at this present moment?
Footsteps.
Was that you shifting then? Yeah, it was.
Just like
Fucking hell, I don't.
moving my leg.
Because all of a sudden it says footsteps, and I just say, I'm like, better not be. Oh, I never like using graves like this because I don't want to disrespect the people, but at the same time, we need to put it down somewhere.
Yeah.
Are we welcome in this space? You can tell us.
If I had a growl now, then I'd be worried.
What was that? Was that a car over there or something?
Yeah.
I didn't like the timing, nor you. And if I heard a growl, then I heard that just a second before. I mean, other than footsteps we've had on there, we've had nothing.
No. It does have a spooky vibe, like I said, but
Yeah.
just standing here, I feel just pretty calm. And
It's out the way, and it's more like my on edgeness is more, is someone going to come along and tell us to leave?
yeah.
Object.
Object. Throw an object towards us.
I like the way it said object. It could mean it's objecting to something. It could be saying, what are these objects? You've just gone straight away. Throw something! We have some objects down here. If you press them, they'll light up. Are you able to do that for us?
I did turn them both on, didn't I?
I hope so. Yeah, you did. I remember seeing them flashing at the beginning.
I was like, I think I did. And years ago, when I was about 17, I think I used to do like gardening in a cemetery, like massive cemetery, it's huge. And we used to, in the wintertime, we'd have to go out and like 7 in the morning, something like that, out into the cemetery, and it's pitch black.
We do this and I still wouldn't do that.
They had like catacombs there and stuff. That'd be cool if we had something like that to go in.
I don't know if cool is the word, but I'd do it for the channel. For content. I say we try walking down that way a little bit more, because this is just nothingness.
Yeah. We do have over here as well. Like,
I don't want to go down there because it's all sloped and dodgy, and there's, see that?
I don't want to go right down there.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hello. Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
And before you ask, no, we're not friends. No disrespect, it's just I've got my boundaries.
This is definitely the kind of out-the-way graveyard for a cryptid like a dog man or something. That's an owl. Is that damn it?
I'm not going to damn it, I'm quite thankful.
That's the only problem. Everyone can see us fine that's watching. We can't see anything.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I can't.
Neil.
I've got
Oh,
a light
you
in
gave
my
a name?
face. Huh? Neil.
You did ask for a name, didn't you?
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Neil. I'm Steve.
I'm not sharing my name just yet. Thank you for coming to speak to us. Is there anything you want to share with us, being here? Do you speak to people very often? Yeah, you can definitely hear the town, like back there.
Yeah.
It like takes a while when you first get to a space to like adjust to what sort of noises come from the town.
Yeah. I did hear a dog a minute ago.
Yeah.
That's what makes me laugh. Like some of the paranormal channels I've watched when they've done graveyard ones, there's always something going on, like a twig snaps, and they're like freaking out, like saying there's something over there and all that. And it's like our videos, we're just standing there pretty much the whole time.
I think some of it, a lot of them are about entertainment though, aren't they?
Scream.
No thanks, I won't.
Unless you really shit us up, then we might. Yeah, give us. Oh, he's close. Give us something to scream about.
Preferably give it to him, because I'm just chilling. And I think some of the channels are about entertainment. They get too wrapped up in the YouTube part of it, or some people just want to entertain, and that's fair enough.
Yeah, like I think, yeah, like they're probably interested in seeing stuff, but they just over-exaggerate what's going on.
I think because our channel breaks down into like 4 different sort of types of content, we don't need to be screaming and going, the night that we almost died, or the night we escaped a demon, and blah 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 blah. Because I'm out here primarily because I want to know what's going on. Like if we catch good stuff, great. I feel like I heard something over my shoulder then, I'm not sure. Like over there. But yeah, no. So we have our investigations for the sake of like what's real, what's not. And I know people think that, oh, cat balls are bollocks and apps are bollocks and we're faking it. These videos, the best video we've ever done got 1,000 views.
What does it say?
Nelly. I thought
Nelly.
it was one of the names up there. It's not. What was the first name? Neil. Neil and Nelly.
Yeah, Neil and Nelly.
Are those 2 the names of people here? What do you think about us being here? How does it make you feel? Like we've got our case files, we've got all that for like the entertainment side of it. Albert. I suppose there aren't. I don't know if I felt something in my leg or if it's just the way I'm stood there, but there's quite a few names. I'm sure there are many people at rest here. But before we continue, I do want to know, are we welcome here or not? We wouldn't want to be intruding. You've every right to tell us to leave and we'll respect it if you do. Protection.
That's what I was looking.
We're safe. And if you're saying that you're providing us with that, or you want us to be provided with that, thank you. We are safe. You don't need to worry. But the one thing we want to know is, what would you like to share with us? Message. What message would you like to share with us? Do you like to say something to somebody? Would you like to tell a story? Would you like to show people that you're here? Now is your time to do any of those things. Channel. Do you want me to
Best
hold that for a
channel on
second?
YouTube, yeah. I'm going to just put a cat ball on there just because I want to see if anything... Yeah,
Channel.
That's what I thought the other day.
They want to channel, I assume. We
Not with
can't
me.
channel anything. If you need to manifest in some capacity without using us, you can. If that means that you need to make a noise in the distance or take your time, you can do that, but you need to understand we're protected. You can't cause any harm.
I was looking up yesterday. I think we should do like a Randonautica one.
What's that?
It's that app. It's
Sensors.
It's kind of like a random number generator thing, but it generates points in your area. You've given intention.
Oh, so you go to it.
Yeah, you give an intention of what you want to see. It's how we say we want to experience something paranormal, and then it adds some weird algorithm it uses, and it will put points.
Yeah.
You can set the distance, like the free version, up to 10 kilometers, so that's only like 7 miles away from us, and then we can choose one of them and go there and see if we
People are
actually
all over.
experience.
So I'm sure the remains or whatever else of people is also there's another satellite. You said senses. What do you mean by senses? You need to start making some sense, because this doesn't make any sense to us.
Mirror's reflection.
Mirror's reflection. I don't like that.
Is that like the one in Harry Potter?
Yeah. Well, usually they say mirrors are bad things, isn't it?
Aye. We ain't got any mirrors here anyway.
There are no mirrors here, and there's only cameras. Well, I'm sure there are some mirrors in them, lenses and something of the sort, but
Maybe they see like you standing there and see you in the screen, and they're like think it's like a
Perhaps,
mirror
yeah.
because they've not known anything like a camera. Who knows?
possibly, yeah. Or if they...
I had a bad past.
That's not good. I'm having a bad present. It could be worse.
Yeah. You had a bad past. Was it bad things that happened to you, or did you do bad things? We're going to be moving on from this space in a minute. Is there anything you want to say to us before we walk somewhere else?
I'm telling the truth.
I'm not here to judge if there's any truth or not. Right now you're just saying a bunch of random things.
Are you here with us now? Can you see us?
Record.
We're recording.
We are recording. Can you tell us how many of us are recording? How many are stood here with devices? And speaking of devices, can you nudge one of ours to light them up? Give us that extra piece of proof that you're here. We're going to take our devices elsewhere in this place of rest. You're allowed to follow us when we're here, but as soon as we leave this premises, you cannot follow us any further.
Frequent.
Skeletons.
I need my tool.
There are a few here.
Skeletons.
They're the bones of people who are at rest. Resting peacefully, we hope.
Get a moon up there. It's proper cool. Probably can't get down there.
A friend of mine recommended that we come and visit this space. I'll say his name because I can blank out the video if he doesn't want it said. His name is... He asked us to come here to to see if anyone would share a message. Does anyone here know if would like to share a message with them? And not just everyone's favourite paranormal investigator.
Sure.
Thought I heard something over there then. Heard something going meow. Is that a plane or will we about to get bombed? The fuck? You say the name Sean, is that someone who my friend would know? Oh, there it is. Ill.
Ew.
I-L-L.
I'm sick of work, if that counts.
Neither. If there's no messages you wish to share, then I admire. See, it's hard to know what to do because there's a lot of things coming through that are very random. And there's nothing consistent that I want to like follow. No trains of thought that I want to follow.
Right.
Not very much is being shared with us tonight. It doesn't lead us to want to stay for very long. Perhaps if you can say something relevant, never mind.
I can speak through this.
You can.
Yeah, sick.
You can speak through this. That's why we're here. We'd like you to speak through this, to share a message. I gave you the name of the person who's asked me to come here. Do you know him?
My name is Fred.
Fred.
Hello, Fred. We've had a few names tonight. So another one is interesting. Do you have anything you want to say to us? Anything you want us to share, Fred?
Owl's very chatty.
Yeah, I know. See, it's strange, isn't it? Because it makes me wonder, like, how much time does it take to affect a device like this?
Mm.
See, because there's been so much like random jarbled stuff, even though it's cool that it said I can speak through this and then said my name is Fred, I don't want to take it too seriously because it's just random things that have come through. Which does happen sometimes, to be fair, but then I imagine it a bit like when you're in a school dinner hall and if you just sit and listen to all the jarbled noise, it's just a bunch of stuff and then every now and then a word or a sentence will sort of jump out. Is it a bit like that, or are things competing to speak, or like, how does it work? If any of that is true.
I'm sure someone in the comments will tell us it's a load of shit.
On you go, lad. On you go. Yep, it's all fake. We're not even outside right now. It's just a really elaborate green screen. We're at a warehouse. We've got a wind machine and everything.
Star projector on the ceiling.
Yeah. It's not even the real moon. Police.
Police.
Let's go.
Hopefully the band and not the actual police.
Has somebody rung the police? Do we need to sprint?
Get you off to the side, because then if there's any little shadow people in the graveyard, I'll be able to catch them enough. I won't tell you if I see anything.
It's not just me here. Thank you.
It's not just me here.
We can imagine there's quite a few here. Are you happy here? Are you with family, with friends? Are you comfortable?
definitely.
Are you creeping up on us?
Yeah.
Are the twigs snapping you? Would you share a message with us? We'd love to come back to this place, and if you share something with us, it gives us good reason to be here again. We can visit, we can ask you more questions, you can ask us questions. Maybe you want to know what year it is and what's happening in the world right now.
It's nothing good for the most part.
Yeah. That's right, there's plenty of good things. The grass is still growing. Sun's
And if
still
we didn't
rising.
have nature, it'd be horrible.
Yeah, true. We are nature, thankfully. That ain't going anywhere. I don't know what to do. It's like, message. Yes.
Message.
Yes. Share a message with us. Perhaps a message from my friend who recommended we come here. His name is... Do you have a message for him?
Nothing's really happening, is it?
No, nothing too compelling. Nothing that wants me to stay too much. I mean, I think it's worth coming back.
Yeah.
Give it another try because, you know, some nights it's quiet, some nights it's...
Circle.
Circle. Right. The inner circle. Please don't tell me this town won Town of the Year at one point, and now the inner circle have found that 2 errant people are investigating and we are allowed to be slain. Right, well, what do you feel? Should we call it?
Yeah, we can call it. Oh, wrong way. Alright guys, so that wraps it up for another one. It was a very quiet one tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very peaceful. Well, I say that, I was on edge a lot of it actually, and there was there was an eerie feeling, but
When we first got here, for sure.
yeah, had to adjust to the space. And I definitely think it'd be interesting to come back here. There could be potential for this space. There was, it did have a feeling of like a jumbled mess of many people trying to jump to say something, but because of that it was hard for anything to come through. But an interesting investigation, very quiet one, but I enjoy these ones just as much as the active ones. So it'd be interesting to see if our cameras or any other devices caught something that we didn't notice. But with all that said, I shall do my usual iCards in the top corner so you can check out our other playlists, our case files playlist, so you can see about different cryptids and paranormal incidents that we enjoy. You can check out our other investigations so you can see more of the places we've been to and see some of our other, what's the word I'm looking for, our other evidence of the paranormal. We also have a Reacts playlist, which I find to be quite funny and quite enjoyable, where we look at some of the funniest, scariest and most bogus paranormal clips online.
You can also recommend anything you want us to react to.
Absolutely. And also, if you know of any places you'd love us to investigate, feel free to recommend them down below. We may not get to them right away, but when we can, we will. With all that said, we hope you have a fantastic evening. Enjoy the rest of it.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Peace.
Take care.